Alright, so I was mid D&D session, and StarRail just decided to drop this on my frickin' head. Oh boy! Today, we are looking at the Planarcadia characters, I guess? I don't know what exactly it was called, but it was like, here we go. Ready to become Aha. So as you can see here, these are all characters that are going to be featured in the upcoming planet of Planarcadia. We've got Yao Guang, Blade. I don't know how to pronounce this name. It sounds like Evanescence, but it's like Evanescia, I guess. Sparksy, Silverwolf, Nilux, and what was your name again? Sorry, I just saw these a few minutes ago. Ashvale, there we go. So, yeah, these are the new characters that are coming out, I guess. Somebody will have to correct me in the comments, but I'm not sure that they did this for Pentacon. No, they did do this for Pentacon. Okay. So this is just a thing that we're getting for all the planets now, is some sort of look at all the characters in a nice, orderly fashion so that players can kind of see who's coming up. Because all of the characters on the Amphorius banners, whenever we got all those pictures of the individual demigods, those were all characters that did come out. So we're just getting the exact same thing now. They're just showing us everybody who we're going to get from Yao Guang. Then here's a nicer look at Blade. A nicer look at Evanescia. Sparks. Actually, you don't matter. So yeah, wow. I am absolutely shocked by this. This is really cool to see. Now, it was funny. Somebody sent this to me a few minutes before it released. Apparently, somebody at Hoyoverse might have messed up a little. To that one poor unpaid intern, I really hope they don't find out it was you. Because that's unfortunate. Like, this definitely came out beyond official channels a little bit. Actually, that's not even correct. Apparently, it was posted to the official account, but just at the wrong time. Which, StarRail does do that from time to time. They just mess up when they're supposed to release things, which, you know, it happens to all of us. But, yeah, so either way, we have it out officially now. That's what matters. And, it is really nice to be able to appreciate all these character designs, like, up close. Now, my main question is, we still have no fucking clue what any of them are, is my biggest problem. That's what I'm the most curious about, is that all of them have Aha listed. So as you can see here with Yao Guang, we have Prosper Aha, then Glory Aha, Who is Aha, and then You're the Aha, which, you know, that just makes so much sense for Sparksy. That makes so much sense. We move on to Silverwolf. We have King Aha, Origin Aha, and lastly, True Aha. Again, I don't really know what any of that means. I wonder if this is going to be the indication that it's like, these are all of the Elation characters coming out this update. Like, these ones specifically are all going to be Elation, and everybody else will be of differing paths. Because, obviously, whenever they released the pictures of all the demigods, whatever it was, all the Chrysos heirs, all of those characters didn't end up being Remembrance, but they were all essential to the story, which is why that they were all listed. I wonder if this is going to be a similar scenario where we are going to have all of these characters be Elation, and they're all going to be relevant to the story, and then we'll get some other characters kind of dropped in afterward. You know, similar to, like, Hyselens and Ceredra being included after that initial wave, and then, obviously, Dawn Hung PT came out later. We don't talk about Evernight. She doesn't fit my narrative in this case. There's just so much curiosity with this right off rip. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm so curious and I wish I had more information. But that's the thing with these teaser posts is that, haha, we don't get any information. We have absolutely nothing at all to work with. We're going purely off of just vibes, inferences, and the power of friendship. And you know what? The power of friendship ain't really doing anything for me today. I think the most interesting thing that I can talk about in this first little batch announcement is, first of all, this is Yay Sakura from HI3. Literally, it's not an argument. This is Yay Sakura. if you do not know who that character is, I will put a picture on screen right now. This is one of my personal favorite characters from HI3. I absolutely love her battle suits. She looks amazing in almost all of them. She has a pretty good personality from what I experienced in the time that I did play. And overall, hot woman, so you know I love that. Also, if you think that I'm lying at any point, which I don't know why you would, I have battlesuit videos posted on this channel that you can go back and watch where I say good things about Yay Sakura. This is just such a cool character for me personally. I really like her a lot, and it was one of the characters that I was hoping would come over from Honkai Impact 3rd. So to see her actually exist in this game, finally, is unbelievably cool. Like, this is incredible. There aren't many characters from HI3 who I fully want over. My highest one was Raiden Mei, actually, and of course I got that in the form of Acheron. So that was already a great day for me. So now, to have Yay Sakura that's absolutely awesome. We have some other kind of similarities, like Finon and Kevin is very close. Anexa and Sue from HI3, also very, very close. Hysilens and Eden, kinda. And then the very, very obvious one of Cyrene and Alicia. So, really, this was one of the few that hadn't been ported over yet. That and, like, Fu Hua. So, you know, hopeful for all you Fu Hua fans that she comes over too. Specifically in the Vicissitude form, because, oh my god. Gorgeous outfit. Absolutely gorgeous. I am so excited for her. I will be getting this character, just so you all know. This will be my obsession character for the patch, more than likely. Like, for the Chrysos Ayers, it was a Galaya. This is probably going to be my obsession character. Or maybe Yao Guang. She's also very, very pretty. I love her a lot. Now let's move on to the other two. These are the two characters we have seen nothing of so far. Nihilux, and then if we scroll up a little bit, I need to hit back and forth a little bit, and Ashvale. These are two characters we've heard absolutely nothing about up to this point, and I have to admit, they look really, really cool. Like, I love the black and white and then kind of the manga aesthetic on her. It's super unique, super different. I feel like even on this panel right here on the side, there's nothing else like this in Star Rail currently. Like, you know, nobody really has that sort of aesthetic that she currently possesses. Her outfit is super nice. I love just it's not a lot of color, except on the scarf, which is nice. It's a good duality. Her hair has that bit of purple in it. You know, this is just a phenomenal look. And she appears to be a writer, which is very, very unique, you know. Probably goes along with the whole manga theme. She's the real fanfic writer. Not like Castor. She's the real fanfic writer. But yeah, this is an amazing look. I don't know why. My brain is screaming at me that this is going to be a support. Like, if I had to take a guess, this is going to be a support. And I feel pretty good about that guess. And then, let's go over to Ashvale. We don't know shit about this dude. He just kind of appeared. I mean, to be fair, I'm already seeing the statements that this is like, yeah, this is La Mancha. And I'm like, okay, well, that's fair. Sure, man, why not? I mean, either way, the vibes on this dude are incredible. I love how his arm looks. It's super, super unique. And then he's got like a bracelet on, and there's a marking on his hand that looks insane. If I could describe this character in any way, it would be that he looks like he should be either a champion or the bad guy in Pokemon, like the boss of the enemy team. You know, kind of like N, like that sort of level. That's what his vibes give to me. I love the hair coloring. He's got aura for days with the suit. The fedora goes crazy right now. And he has eyes inside of his cape, which I imagine might actually be I imagine that is to go with the sort of elation theme, but it could just be his personal taste. And you know what? If that's the case, you do you. You're kind of serving cunt, so I'm not going to say anything. I do find it interesting. His little thing on the side says he stirs, he yawns, and aha, he's awake. So I wonder if he's going to be... Because it kind of looks like he wouldn't have, like, super, super chill vibes, like in the sense of Jing Yuan. But I wonder if that's actually how he's going to end up being. Because that's a very specific tagline to put on him. Especially when all the other characters have something, you know, probably a bit more related to them and how they personally work, I assume. Mainly if, like, you look at Evanescia, I don't know, my teacher didn't cover that for who is Aha. And then you're the Aha, oh my gosh, wow, that's some nasty trash talk. Like, that's exactly something Sparksy would say. So, you know, going back to Asheville, this is such a unique sort of circumstance. And I'm very much overwhelmed because I'm working on such a little info, but I'm so overwhelmingly excited for the future and all these characters that are going to be coming out. I'm just like I really need to take a step back and just think for a few minutes because, oh my god, this is a lot to process. Either way, these characters just look absolutely amazing. I am super, super excited to see all of them when they actually come out. And then it's a matter of just they need to come out. We only know that Yao Guang and Sparksy are going to be the two 4.0 characters. So now I'm wondering if, like, I'm assuming that all of these characters, the latest that any of them will come out is like 4.4. Because that's what Amphorius did when they released or announced all the Christos heirs, is that we got Aglaya and the Her to start with, but then we got Mighty and Tribi immediately, Castris and Nexa, and then we went straight into Cypher Hyacinth, and 3.4 was the arrival of Finon, and he was the last Christos heir that we really knew about to start with. So considering that there are 7 characters here, and we are running on the assumption that it is a 7 or 8 patch cycle, probably, this is obviously not going to be all the 5 stars for the update. And if I had to guess, I wouldn't actually say that this is going to be all the Elation characters for the update. There's a chance that, like, only 3 of these are actually Elation. But I don't know, it's the phrasing of these is so interesting, like with the, you know, the mentions to Aha. If I had to guess, I'm going to say that, obviously we know Sparksy and Yao Guang. I'm going to say that I don't think Asheville is going to be an Elation character, maybe. And then if I had to guess anyone else, it would probably be Blade or Nihilux. These are the characters I can't imagine, like, are probably going to be Nihility 100%. But, you know, that's also the fun part about guessing and early conjecture is just that you can be completely wrong and you're going to be completely okay with it later on. Ugh. Dude, I'm just like, I don't usually do these types of videos. I don't do, like, the quick reactions, so it's like, this is just my genuine excitement and train of thoughts coming out. I feel so scrambled, and I don't know, I hope you watching this video kind of are doing this with me, or it's like, if I'm gonna be releasing this the day after it happens, so if you're in that same boat of, yeah, I was super excited and I was all scrambled last night, I hope that this is something you can relate on, because I'm going crazy. Oh my god, I am so excited to see more of what Planarcadia is going to be about, and realistically, I think that we should be getting more drip marketing by the end of this. That always sounds crazy, because it's like, oh, we just got drip marketing like 2 weeks ago or whatever, 1 week ago, but here's the thing, is that we always get the drip marketing at the end of an update. 3.7, you know, 3.7 didn't have drip marketing at the end of their update. Wait, actually, did they? No, I don't think they did. Because we got to know about Yao Guang and Sparksy in this current version, not usually when they would have it. Or I guess not at the exact timing. Genuinely, I wonder if we're gonna actually get, like, even more drip marketing. Like, you know, do we get to know who's coming out in 4.1 too? That'd be really cool, because then, you know, if you get to know about the 4.0 characters and you get to know about the 4.1 characters, that's a lot of info to really help you prepare for what you want to do. I might be completely misremembering, but, you know, if you're gonna shoot me down in the comments. Let a man be optimistic, you know what I'm saying? Let me have hope about what this can be and about what we're gonna be getting out of this, because man, this is a lot to process, and I really hope it's going to be a lot of fun. Because I love the character design. Like, just off of character designs, they're coming out pretty good. These are wonderful character designs, and it really pulls me back in. Alright, well, I'm gonna stop yapping about absolute nonsense now. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. And, yeah, look forward to when I randomly rant and ramble about the next thing announced for Planarcadia. Whenever that happens. Alright, got plenty more good videos coming out soon, so I will see you guys then. Bye-bye.